Well, last year we introduced you to a teen celebrating a major milestone, graduating high school after a grueling battle with bone cancer and a heart transplant. But since then, Mackenzie Maddry hasn't slowed down. She's leading the charge to help researchers and doctors better understand pediatric cancer from a patient's perspective. And she's joining us today to fill us in. Welcome back.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you've graduated high school, you're in college now. How are things going?
It's been going good. I've
Yeah?
just been doing my classes, doing lots of advocacy work.
Yeah,
I cannot believe how busy you must be because you're in college full time
Yeah.
and you are doing advocacy work. So it's awesome that you're doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was on your link tree earlier. You had so many things, projects in the works, things that you're done and involved with, and you are now the president of the Junior Advisory Board for MIB Agents. Can you explain what that is and kind of what you do as president?
MIB Agents is a nonprofit, and they specifically deal with osteosarcoma. The founder had osteosarcoma herself later in life, but it was a childhood cancer, so she's been in this field for a long time and been trying to do her best to help. And so that's what we do. And as the Junior Advisory Board, it's a bunch of young adults and adolescents, and we just give our patient perspective to doctors, researchers, and sometimes advocate at a federal level.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why do you think, in your own words, it's so important for the scientific and medical community to hear directly from young people like you when they're kind of designing those research and treatments?
I think the big thing is really our perspective helps ground the research.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time they may not see patients regularly. They might be in a lab a lot of the time. So when they see us, we get to really tell them how we felt during treatment, what went well with us, either on the treatment side or maybe on the care side. And it really helps them form a better bond with the research.
That's such a good point.
That's such an interesting perspective to think about. Like the doctors and the researchers are different people. I think in my mind sometimes I kind of lump them all into the same thing and think, of course, well, the doctors have a patient relationship, but these researchers don't really, right? They might be in the lab most of the time.
Right.
Yeah, so how does it feel for you to be that person in the boardroom who is influencing how future kiddos are going to be treated?
I think it's really important that we tell our side, and especially on all levels, it's important that we give our input. Some people have had more side effects than others, and I've had my own side effects, so I definitely heavily lean on telling people that and how we can do better to avoid things like that.
Yeah, certainly.
Looking kind of ahead to this year, I mean, we're still in January, but it's almost over, which is so weird to think about. But what are your goals for this year?
I think my goals, especially with MIB, is just to get more awareness out there. Osteosarcoma and childhood cancer research really needs just a lot more of it.
Yeah.
We need so much more research, and we don't get the same amount of attention as adult cancers.
Yeah. How can we follow along maybe and support your journey? Is there social media? Is there a website we need to check out? How would you direct us?
MIBagents.org has a lot of stuff on osteosarcoma. They also have an impact report that has stuff on all of their programs and how much they give back to research themselves with their research grants.
Yeah, that's so important.
Awesome.
Thank you for the work that you do and for
Mackenzie,
championing this cause. It's really important.
Thank you.
And it's very impressive, so thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.